So let's break down every bit of detail that we have so far, because a lot has been revealed in the last 6-7 months. And if we look back at all the information we've got over the last 4-5 years, we really do have a lot of information about this game. So what we know so far is this is going to be Ubisoft's return to first-person military simulation. Now, the journey of Ubisoft's next Ghost Recon title began in September 2021 when Project Over was originally leaked via an Nvidia GeForce Now database list. And shortly after the leak, Ubisoft issued a DMC takedown notice to have the database list removed, confirming the project's legitimacy through their legal action. Now, the first substantial details emerged on March 8th, 2024, when Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming reported that Project Over is set during the fictional Naiman War in a hostile Southeast Asian country that has seen hundreds of thousands of people die as a result of war crimes, with the plot revolving around the ghosts infiltrating the war zone to carry out secret missions and locate a traitor. Now, there's also a project known as Project Gone, and in June 2024, another piece of the puzzle emerged through a leaked Ubisoft casting call for this Project Gone, describing a tactical military shooter set in Southeast Asia with roles for operatives and a central female lead speaking Thai. The casting documents revealed a character named Raphael, described as a leader of a team shrouded in secrecy, and every mission is critical and dangerous. These tasks require him to ignore the suffering of innocent people and accept collateral damage. This description appears to align with the war crimes theme mentioned in Henderson's earlier reporting. Multiple factors suggest that Project Gone and Project Over are the same game, both presumably taking place in Southeast Asia. Both involve soldiers covertly conducting missions within an actual war. Both highlight the complexities of war. Both seem to be a part of Ghost Recon, and both are being made by Ubisoft. Now, the game's existence was officially acknowledged by Ubisoft during the Ubisoft's annual shareholders meeting on July 10th, 2024, where CEO Yves Guillemot confirmed in a shareholders meeting that a new Ghost Recon game is in development. During the meeting, Guillemot discussed capitalizing on upcoming launches, specifically mentioning The Division and Ghost Recon. CFO Frederick Dugo added that Tencent investment would be used for future development of major brand names, citing Ghost Recon as an example for their first-person shooter type games. So once again confirming it is going to be a first-person game. Notably, this mention occurred despite Ghost Recon being a project that hasn't been officially announced yet. Now, in terms of the development details and the switching engine, in a significant departure from recent Ubisoft titles, the next Ghost Recon game is being developed in Unreal Engine and not a proprietary Ubisoft engine, representing a return to the first-person perspective after the third-person perspective used in recent titles. The last major Ghost Recon title, Breakpoint, was developed using Ubisoft's Anvil's Next 2.0 engine. However, the new game is being built using Unreal Engine, potentially Unreal Engine 5. This isn't entirely unprecedented, as Ghost Recon 2 from 2004 used Unreal Engine 2, while other Tom Clancy games like End War and Rainbow Six Vegas were developed in Unreal Engine 3. The engine switch may be intentional to recapture the feel of earlier Ghost Recon titles, as Insider Gaming says. Ubisoft's core engine was rebranded as Ubisoft Anvil in 2020 and was used for recent titles like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mirage, and Shadows, while their Snowdrop engine was used for X-Defiant, Star Wars Outlaws, and is being used for the Splinter Cell remake. Let's talk a little bit about the gameplay direction. Now, the game is taking a more military simulation milli-sim approach with a first-person perspective set during the fictional Naiman War, as Tom Henderson revealed to all of us. Footage sent to Insider Gaming under the condition it would not be made public showed something somewhat akin to Ready or Not and similar to the Modern Warfare series, and we know how successful Ready or Not has been on consoles, so I'm absolutely excited for another Ready or Not style game, especially Ghost Recon. This represents a significant shift from recent Ghost Recon titles like Wildlands and Breakpoint, which featured open world third-person gameplay. So in terms of the development timeline of this game, the game codenamed Over will enter internal alpha in fall 2025, which we are in right now. as Ubisoft sets new internal milestones for its major projects following delays to its major IPs. Sources indicates that the internal alpha to final release could take around 12 months, suggesting that the next Ghost Recon game could launch sometime in fall 2026, as said again by Insider Gaming. Now for some context, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake, codenamed Rewind, entered its internal alpha in June 2025 and is forecasted to release before March 31st, 2026. Now whether that happens, we don't know. I really do hope we do see Prince of Persia before March 31st, 2026. That would be absolutely incredible to get a new Prince of Persia, even though it's a remake, a new Prince of Persia game on the market. So what does this mean for Ghost Recon going forward? The next Ghost Recon represents a bold new direction for the franchise, returning to its tactical first-person roots while taking mature themes of modern warfare, collateral damage and moral complexity. The Southeast Asian setting focused on covert operations during an active war and shift to military simulation gameplay suggests Ubisoft is aiming to differentiate this title from both previous Ghost Recon games and competitors in the tactical shooter space. With an internal alpha plan for fall 2025 and a potential release in fall 2026, fans of the series won't have to wait much longer to see if this return to form captures the spirit that made the early Ghost Recon titles beloved by tactical shooter enthusiasts. And again, the Unreal Engine being used for this game is really going to make a big difference in how this game feels and even looks. And this could be the first step in Ubisoft maybe switching majority of their projects to using Unreal Engine in the future, depending on how well the game does, how easy it was to develop for, and what the reception and feedback for its gameplay feel and loop and mechanics are from us. If it is actually coming in fall 2026, maybe we will get some sort of reveal at the Game Awards in December 2025. It is very likely that Ubisoft do want to show something at that event, and across 2026 we'll then get a lot more detailed gameplay and overview and breakdown trailers, hyping up the game and letting us know exactly how this thing looks.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.